Creamers! Welcome back. It's me, Hot Joe, and I'm here with my co-host, Sammy Daddy.
Episode 6. Return of the Daddy.
We're going to talk the turkey, like Ted Turner, about some professional wrestling.
You know, still have lots of sex, but use birth control. There's lots of birth control devices around that work.
We're going to answer the questions of just how grand was the slam? Who is AEW's new MVP? What's with Shane McMahon's frequent flyer mileage? And what's our match count for 2024, the year of our Lord? All that on this episode of Room for... of Room. Over... So you didn't happen to watch that Grand Slam, did you?
I did not. I did watch a recap video.
Oh, nice.
So I at least have some knowledge of what happened.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
I was not able to. So tell me what I missed.
Well, Bryan Danielson, AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Yep.
He did, in fact, come out and wrestle with Nigel McGuinness.
I was worried.
Yeah.
I was worried there for a minute.
We'll worry no more.
I wonder what they would have done had he not been cleared.
I think they would have had to do the honorable thing and just hand the AEW World title to Nigel McGuinness.
It wasn't... The people love him.
Yeah, they did.
People love
Yeah, they
Nigel.
did.
It was non-title, right?
It was non-title, yeah.
Okay.
Danielson won.
Which I figured,
Yeah.
even with it being non-title.
I think the match
didn't see him losing.
was good, but I
Yeah.
was hanging out with a drunk person called Brian Bark. Maybe we should just edit in that a dog sound, and then we can do one for Charles too, like a van.
One,
I guess. Oh yeah, that makes much more.
three.
Like a van. I don't know how you would know what kind of vehicle it
Yeah.
is. Oh, that sounded like a van. But anyways,
I can't do it.
Nigel. I think the match was good from what I hear. I mean, I was kind of distracted by a drunk person called
it
Brian Bark.
It
But
happens.
yeah, I don't know. It was. I think
I've heard very good things. They have their history, so
Yeah.
I think that added to it.
they did some callback spots.
I'd
Did
like
you
to-
ever watch some of the Ring of Honor matches
I've
back in the
seen
day?
clips. I can't say I've sat there.
You've
and
probably
watched
seen the
whole-
spot where he takes Nigel.
I know that's
back.
like the spot that
Yeah.
changed it all.
I would say that. Yeah.
They teased it. I heard,
They did.
which I think both of them. I can tell. I don't really know Nigel, his in-ring work, I should say, but the little bit I know of it and his commentary, I'm sure he has the same appreciation that I've seen that Daniel Bryan has. Daniel Bryanson.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay.
That they're gonna do those callbacks. And
Yeah.
They're gonna. I'd like to see what somebody that's never seen them wrestle things, because
Yeah.
I feel like the few opinions I read or saw were of people that either watched the history, went back and watched their previous matches.
Yeah, because AEW put the entire every
They put
one of their
everything out,
matches
right?
on YouTube in one video. Yeah.
For free?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They really wanted to hype up this match quickly, I guess. I think they should have done it on a pay-per-view because
Yeah, why not?
it would have, I don't know, commercial breaks and like picture-in-picture kind of take
Let's-
away from it.
As much as when they first came around and they're like, all right, hey, you're not going to miss any action, picture in picture. And I was like, oh, that's cool, that's
Agreed.
different.
Yeah.
Like now I'm over it.
Yeah.
If usually I'll watch it not live. Even if I watch it Wednesday night,
Yeah.
I'll start it at 8:30, or even for Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. I'll try to start at 8:30, 9 o'clock, maybe later, depending on what's going on. And I fast forward to picture in picture.
I would do it too if I had the option to.
Yeah.
I
If
feel
you're
like
not watching live.
the only way they could make me not have the urge to skip it, even though I can't,
Right.
would be if they had a match where someone actually won during picture-in-picture. Because then I'd be like, well, shit, anything could happen.
I'm sure you were out by then, but WWE had a time when they would push their app. They had their own specific I'm sure they still do. But they had their own app, WWE app, and they would do, I think when there wasn't wrestling, they would do like promos with different guys or whatever, but they'd say specifically during
No, I was
commercials,
still
go to
I was
that.
still watching
So
it.
you
at
were
the time.
watching
Yeah,
that?
I actually remember that.
So then it would be like, hey, if you want to watch this match,
Yeah.
while the commercials are on, go to the app. And they did, I can't remember who it was. Oh, I wish I remembered. But somebody, I want to say Goldust was involved, but I don't know. but they had somebody win during a commercial break on the app.
Interesting. I don't
Which
know.
I'm like, all right, I
Yeah.
get like. Seems like a stupid move,
Yeah.
but they know their numbers.
Right,
of
and I get
who's
the
watching
idea
and
of
stuff.
like being like, well, shit, I've got to get that app because like I don't want to miss the finish of a
I can't miss
match.
this.
Right. This,
But I just
part
don't
everybody
see
remembers.
AEW or WWE doing it in a picture-in-picture.
I don't think the picture-in-picture is necessary anymore.
The only one that was kind of close was, I want to say it was Collision. Julia Hart and Hikaru Shida.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that one by
No.
chance? I usually don't watch Collision, but I just happened to put this one on. And they did like some sort of spot on the outside. I think Julia Hart was jumping on the Shida. Julia Hart was on the apron going down, and she landed weird on her leg or arm or something. Whatever she's injured with now.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I'm sorry, not Julia Hart, Sky Blue.
Oh, Sky Blue. Okay.
back.
Did you say the Sheeta?
Hikaru Shida.
Okay. This time it's the second time you said it. It sounded like you called her the Sheeta.
Maybe.
I
That's her
found that
name.
interesting.
Holy Shida. I love that still.
Yeah, that's great. And then Sheeta's great.
But so she got hurt, and I think that was the spot that was going to take him in the commercial. So then the
Interesting.
picture-in-picture, if they had one, was awkward.
Yeah.
And then when they came back,
I think I actually did remember hearing about
so
this.
then it was weird because then I think they might have been attending the Sky Blue still, and then they made Sheeta come back out to stand on the top of the ramp with the referee so he could say, like, here's your winner.
Oh, okay.
The Sheeta.
The Sheeta did. Wow, good job, the Sheeta.
But so that's the closest thing, but that doesn't really... Somebody had to get hurt for that to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Yeah, not Julia Hart, but it was Sky Blue.
We forgive you.
Wasn't she... She was buddies.
Yeah.
She was almost House of Black.
Yeah,
House of Blue.
She was House of Black adjacent.
House of Black
That's
and Blue.
perfect. House of Black and Blue. No, yeah, she had like a friendship with Julia Hart.
She started dressing like Scooby-Doo. That's how you know Sky Blue needs a little guidance from Malachi Black. Because they're like, hey, we need you to be spooky.
Yeah.
We need you to start being evil. And she's like, I know what I'll do. I'll be the mystery machine.
Yeah. But just, I guess, in a way, I get it. But
It's spooky, but
Yeah.
like they solved, like the mystery machine would come in to figure out, like, hey, when the light, hey, it's just somebody flipping the light switch when those
Right.
guys come out. Like, they would be the
Exactly.
ones figuring it out.
Right, and she'd be like, hey, you know, when the mystery machine arrives, it's there to make things not spooky anymore,
Right.
which is
Or
not.
like they come out with masks. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, let's see who's under that mask.
Right.
Oh, Malachi. I
Oh,
would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you, Sky Blue and
Madeline Sky.
and Pharaoh.
Yeah.
That's the only dog in
but
wrestling.
the
I can
dog
think
came
of.
out. Oh, what about CM Punk's dog Larry?
Julia
Well,
Hart. More like
so-
Julia Fart.
Tell me about it.
Thank you.
So that match was I think good, and then the Young Bucks versus Will Ospreay and
My buddy Kyle Fletcher. I
Yeah.
heard he really showed up.
yeah,
I want to watch it specifically because of what I said. Was it last week or
Mm-hmm.
a couple weeks ago? Where I just was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
All I heard was he did awesome.
He did.
And I want to watch it. I want to be
Yeah.
a fan.
there was a really cool spot where, man, how did that even happen?
He's dating Sky Blue, I believe.
Is he? That's cool. Oh,
I thought so.
you made it up.
Yeah, but why would I pick him out of everybody?
I don't know. I know he's
thought
definitely
that was
dating
a
another
thing.
wrestler.
I thought it was Sky Blue because they'll post stuff.
Okay, I mean he's definitely dating a wrestler. I know that.
Well, good for him. Good for her. Hope they're happy.
Yeah.
She's hurt. He's doing flips. But I heard he did really well.
No, yeah. I mean, it was a good match. It was good. You should check it out.
Well, I
if you can.
know I've seen enough Ospreay and the Bucks to know what
Yeah.
I'm getting into, and I mean that in a positive
Of course. Yeah.
way. Or like I said, I'm just new to him.
Yeah.
But
Me
so,
too.
So I believe Don Callis tried to get in his head at the end. Is that what
Well, so Brian Barks' cable kept messing up.
happened? Cables you have, call him out.
You know, I don't know.
Don't call him out.
I want to
Call the
say
cable company
AT&T, but I'm not
Uverse?
sure. Yeah, I think he's got the ATT Uverse,
out. Interesting.
but I can't remember
But
exactly.
it was going out.
It kept going out, and then it went out, and then the match was over. And the commentators were talking about how Don Callis got involved, but I actually don't really exactly know.
So what I heard was he brought a screwdriver down.
As he does.
Yeah, that's his thing. And he said, use it.
To Ospreay or to Kyle Fletcher? Okay.
And Ospreay said, don't do it, bruv.
Oh, that's how he talks.
Yeah, my Callis was not good when my Ospreay was on.
Hmm.
And I think he, went back and forth, hesitated, did not use the screwdriver, but the back and forth was enough of a distraction for the Bucks to capitalize. And I guess I think they took out Ospreay, and then it seemed like Fletcher still might do something, and then they took him out and won.
Okay.
Which I imagined was the going to be the outcome.
Yeah.
because
There's no way that the Bucks are
I
going to
just
lose.
don't see them losing yet.
Yeah, to a not real tag team, where one of the guys is actually a part
they
of
wanna-
a tag team.
And they won a gauntlet
Yeah.
to get there.
Yeah, well, Ospreay's undefeated in the gauntlet. I feel like that's more impressive if they didn't do 3 in a few months.
Well, and if it was like a real gauntlet, maybe.
Yeah.
Like they do their own gauntlet. We've talked
Sure.
about it, and I do.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm more into it than I was, but it's like
Right, I get what you're saying.
He could just win
It's
on-
not like they beat 10 teams in a row. They only
Right.
beat one team with other teams hanging around. But
which I get it. It's still.
yeah, I guess I don't
I-
really know what else they'd call it.
I appreciate the concept.
I guess they could call it a casino battle royale if they didn't already call a different match that.
The casino gauntlet is
Yeah.
what it is. So we can call it casino cash out.
That could work.
Casino.
Oh, speaking of cash out, after the Danielson match,
Mm-hmm.
Christian Cage came out
Oh yeah.
and he had like the thing and he pulled it out and he was about to sign the contract, but then
What?
another Brit, Kip Sabian,
Britt Baker.
no, the other kind, came out and he grabbed the pen and then he ran off and then
Yeah.
Danielson.
So what's going on with that? He's like following him around.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
like
know.
a stalker.
Yeah, I don't know. Christian Cage has just been mean to him, and then he was like, I don't know. I don't really exactly know.
Well, I saw like he was cutting a. Was that last week? He was like cutting a promo.
Yeah.
With the parodiarchy, and then they because they all copy him.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I
Um,
like it. I was confused at first, but now that I understand it, I love it.
Yeah, that son of a bitch.
And then he came over there and he was like,
And he, well, stop following us around. He goes, oh,
Yeah.
I just like what you do, mate.
and he was like, I don't care if your dad's dead.
Yeah, I felt like that one was a little forced, if I can be honest.
Yeah, right. I mean, his dad is dead. It's kind of crazy that there's always orphans in AW.
Yeah, it's weird.
It should be called AOW.
All orphan.
Yeah. But no, I mean,
Shane McMahon is all orphan.
that would be great.
That'd be crazy.
I think we would all be cool with it if his parents
Not a
died.
big fan of Linda.
Not really.
Who is?
No. I mean, apparently not the people of Connecticut during election season.
No, did she lose again?
I think she lost twice, right?
I don't remember.
There was a women's match.
I know that Mariah May.
She won. She won.
Mariah May won. Willow
Willow, Willow Nightingale
interfered.
came out. Yeah,
Or
yeah.
not interfered. She came out after it, I think.
And
Is
she was
the
like
next challenger?
trying to save her. Well, I guess. I mean,
Oh, Mariah May was going to beat up the challenger.
you know Prince Nana?
Yeah, very familiar.
He came out and he was like,
Because he swears.
He was like,
Whose
yo,
house?
Swerve will be back,
Whose house?
and I've got this coffee, and I'd love it if you took a sip, which I think, actually, we probably should.
Of what?
We should
Prince
for
Nana's got
Room for
coffee?
Cream. Yeah, we should get some of this Prince Nana coffee.
It's real?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's on Shop AEW.
everything is.
We should.
Did they ever do
It's
the-
kind of odd if the show that's called Room for Cream doesn't have a podcast episode where we talk about the coffee.
Did they do the MJF flag on Shop AEW?
I don't know.
Because if they didn't, I'm shocked.
Yeah, they really should have. I think people would have bought it. But no,
Prince Nana Coffee, what's it called?
I think it's called Prince Nana Coffee, legitimately.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Let's look it up.
Yeah, how much? How much for
A bag.
an eighth?
I
I don't know how you buy coffee. I don't know how to buy coffee. I've never bought coffee.
Well, what do you know how to buy that made you call it that? One.
Oh, I don't know.
in 8
You get a
ounces.
bag of beans. Let me get a bag of the good
Yeah,
beans.
give me a quarter. You say.
Give me give me
Yeah.
You got the.
I'd like a dime bag
you got
of
that
coffee,
good,
please.
You got that good Colombian.
You got the Colombian Bam Bam.
That Colombian Nana.
What the fuck? Pro Wrestling Tees.
So. He's got coffee.
Why do I have the LinkedIn? I don't even have an account on that.
My wife
Is a coffee drinker.
Brittany.
Yeah.
Is not only beautiful,
Well, now people know about Brittany Daddy.
but she loves. Well, that's okay.
Friend of the
loves
show.
coffee.
Friend of the show, Brittany.
I would hope so. And I bought her Danhausen's coffee
Nice.
and RJ City's coffee.
I didn't realize they all had coffee. For shit, we gotta try them all, man.
I don't know who else has coffee. I'm trying to divert because I don't like coffee.
Well, you can't say that on the show.
Shit. Edit that part out.
Yeah. Otherwise, people go, "Why'd you bring this bozo on here?"
Fuck,
Huh?
it's-
This show is a safe.
I'm here for the cream.
Safe place. Oh yeah, that's right.
I have a lot of
Okay,
room.
okay.
My cup has.
I forgot you do drink cream.
My cup is just cream.
We won't take it out then. Oh, you can get an autographed Prince Nana micro brawler
Okay.
for $65.
Really? Good for him.
They don't have a. Oh no, you can. That's weird. You can't just buy the coffee. You have
Who
to
else
buy.
is there any other wrestlers that have coffee on that? Oh, I wish I knew the website.
If you want the Prince Nana coffee,
Rootless?
you have to buy a bundle of the coffee, a mug, and a shirt. And
the autographed microbrawler?
No, that has nothing to do with it.
Oh.
And there's only 7 left. I don't want to spend $50.
Coffee, what is it? Coffee, mug, shirt, hat?
No, just coffee, mug, and shirt. So here's the...
And pants?
Here, look at it.
Let me describe it to you, creamers.
Yeah,
Did they show it on TV?
He had a bag of it in his hand.
So it's the same logo on all 3. It's a white mug with a black handle.
Yeah.
I don't know what color that shirt is.
I would call it like a cream.
Yep, me too. And then the bag is fresh roasted coffee. Prince Nana Coffee with the same logo on all 3. What is the logo? I don't really get it. Is it him dancing?
No, it's Ted Danson.
That's a strange choice for the Prince Nana Coffee.
Yeah, I don't think Ted Danson's in on it.
Interesting. $50, only 7 left.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this, it's probably too late.
And 7 times 50 is 8,000, which is crazy.
So I wonder how much did it doesn't tell you how many there were to begin with.
No.
So it's 50 for all of that, but 65 if you want a
I've got to be honest with you.
Nana Micro Brawler autographed version.
Yeah. Well, actually, it doesn't say that the color is cream. What do you think it says the color is?
I have no idea.
Sand.
Really?
Yeah. Anyways.
It's a sand-colored T-shirt.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So each Prince Nana coffee bundle comes with a Prince Nana coffee T-shirt in your size, which is cool because I always like to wear shirts that are in my size.
I would suck if they just give you a random size. So how do they know they only have 7 left?
Yeah, really. I guess that's a good question. Other than the shirt, I guess they could.
Maybe they only have
as many as
7
want.
coffees left.
How many sand shirts do they have? What else are they going to use it for? Anyway, whatever. You get an 11-ounce Prince Nana coffee mug, a 12-ounce package of Prince Nana Italian roast.
Wait, what is the cup? What is the mug? How big?
It's 11 ounces. Now, I know what you're thinking, but the mug isn't for storing the coffee grounds. And you don't use
How much?
all
what's
the coffee grounds to make
12
one coffee.
ounces?
Yes. 12 ounces of coffee
So
grounds.
it's 1 cup of coffee.
No.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Well,
if
you're,
I do the
you're
math,
mistaken
11-ounce cup.
because you don't use all the grounds to make 1 cup of
How
coffee.
much is how many grounds? 12 ounces?
Yes.
Yeah, so so I get a cup and an ounce.
That's not how it works. You're not just drinking you're not just drinking the straight grounds.
Do they? Well, yeah, but it's still.
You
so it gets more weight.
You probably do like 2 scoops.
You're getting 8. You're getting 12 ounces of beans. How many ounces of coffee does that become?
I don't know.
It can't become
It
more.
depends on how much you put in.
It can't become more.
It doesn't.
How do you make more matter? Prince Nana figured out
The
code?
water goes in. If you use a drip coffee machine, the water will go into the reservoir, or the water comes from a reservoir.
Espresso martini.
It goes in there, and then it soaks into the beans, and then the water comes out of the bottom through a filter, so that you don't get the beans in the coffee.
Coffee filter.
Yes, and then you don't have to use the whole entire package. That would be
If you want a cup, you do.
Being a coffee fan would be incredible, or being a drinker of coffee would be incredibly expensive.
It
You
is.
had to buy coffee all that time like
Unless
that.
you drink that crap
true,
from the corner
Well,
store.
let's be very local and say from Giant Eagle.
Yeah. Don't get that stuff.
Don't get Giant Eagle brand. That's from
No,
Cleveland.
you
the
want
city that
to
we live in.
go to the coffee place.
Hell yeah, man! You tell them. Preach.
What's the name of it?
There's lots of coffee places.
Rising Star, Lakewood. Check them out.
Okay, or you know what's another good one over there in Lakewood?
What's that? Another good one?
Coffee, or it's a ground. What is it called?
Ground Zero.
I don't think it's called Ground Zero.
Should be.
Common Grounds.
What is that? That's a coffee place?
Yeah, it's open 24 hours a day.
You want coffee?
They have funny names for their coffees,
At
like
any time you go there.
like Pissy Englishman and shit
Really?
like that. Yeah,
I thought that was a bar. Or is it like a coffee shop?
it's a coffee shop.
Like you can go hang out.
Yeah,
24/7.
People hang out there. Yeah,
24/7. Go write your, that manuscript you've been putting off?
yeah.
Head up to Common Grounds. Get some pissy Englishmen.
Yeah.
And a table. Scooch in. Headphones on. Head down. Tits out. Watch for the shoe.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. You know that that manifesto that you were writing before you
manuscript.
Okay. But yeah, no, I'm not going to buy this because that's expensive, and and I don't even know if the well. Also, I don't want to buy coffee grounds. I'd rather just buy them as whole beans and then
You
grind them
just buy
myself.
it. You just buy the coffee wet.
You bet. No, but I like the coffee to come in bean form. And
What
then-
is this? This is grounds
Yes,
Okay.
and it's just more fresh. There's a bolder taste.
with the beans.
Yeah, with the coffee beans, which that's
You remember Beans from Even Stevens?
you bet I do.
Yeah, me too.
He's dead.
No, he's not.
Yeah, huh?
Beans?
He was killed.
I don't think so.
He was
By what?
by his neighbor.
No man can kill Beans.
His neighbor killed him in a car accident.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, huh?
I don't believe any of this.
Look it up.
What's his name?
Beans.
Sherwin Williams?
You know that's not true.
Is that his legal name?
No, his legal name is not Sherwin Williams. What's Beans'
Beans,
name?
Even Stevens, Stephen Anthony Lawrence. He's not dead. He's 34. He's 5'1".
Oh, I was thinking of someone else.
That's probably why you thought he was dead then, because you're thinking of somebody that died.
Yeah, that's right.
Bernard.
Not someone who isn't dead. You know who's kind of dead though?
He's still active as an actor.
Shia LaBeouf.
I wouldn't know from it.
I was a huge Shia LaBeouf
Shia
mark.
LaBeouf was cool.
I love him.
Even Stevens,
He-
Transformers.
I was as a kid when he was on Even Stevens. I was like, this is my guy. I wore.
He was so funny.
I dressed like him.
He was so funny and quirky.
He was. He liked Saturday Night Live. He wanted to be a comedian one day. He
And
was great.
now look at him.
Now look at him. He's a
Now
bum.
they're all laughing.
He's a goddamn bum.
You think so?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, he's. Remember when he said the N word at the police station? He called
No.
the cop an N word.
Did he?
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. He got arrested.
Transformers fame.
Yeah,
Sam Witwicky.
yeah. Sam Witwicky. He went to the jail. He was arrested, and he said he called the cop the N word. Yeah.
I did not know that about him.
Now do you take
Holes. Stanley.
Yeah.
Yelnitz.
back to wrestling?
Should we? All right.
So
at the last
Prince Anna comes out. He's talking
30
about his
minutes edited out.
he's talking about his coffee,
Yeah, so he just came out to show some coffee.
and then MVP came out,
Swerve's fine.
and he like balling.
Yeah, Swerve's fine.
He said, "Whose
Buy
house?"
my coffee.
And then the people of New York says,
Porterhouse.
"Yeah."
Because he was Montel Vontavious Porter.
Oh wow, that's a really good one.
Thanks.
And then MVP came out, and he was like, "Yo, no, I don't like that stuff you're saying."
I hate coffee.
Yeah, he said, he said you don't really care about helping Swerve win matches.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to sell your coffee and whatever else. And then Nana, I don't think Nana said anything. I think he just got mad.
He was in shock, probably.
It was very interesting. And then he said, and you know what he said?
Nana? Because Swerve.
MVP.
MVP said, didn't he say he wanted to talk to Swerve?
He said, "I'd like to
And it
talk."
can't.
And then he handed him a business card.
He said it can't hurt to talk about business.
Kind of, he didn't say the hurt part, but yeah.
He just said business.
He said it wouldn't hurt to talk about syndicate. And then he handed him a business
Let's
card.
talk about syndication.
He handed him yeah. And now AEW will be on FS1 syndication.
Hey, good job, guys.
But yeah, so then that was interesting.
I'm not. I could rattle off a couple.
MVP matches.
No, I always liked MVP.
Yeah,
He had that cool tunnel. Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
in
yeah.
WWE on SmackDown.
yeah. He
That was always cool. I liked the song. I liked the weird like Power Ranger jumpsuit.
Yeah,
He had that really good feud with
Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy for
Yeah,
the
US
United
title.
States. Yep.
Yeah,
So I mean, he had that. Like I never disliked him when he made that return at the Royal Rumble. I figured it'd be a one-off thing. He made me. I don't want to say like Omos was my favorite wrestler, but
Well, that would be
like
very odd to
him
hear.
with Omos, like at least was something.
yeah.
And then the Hurt Business stuff was great. I don't think there was really anybody that didn't like. They might have not liked decisions or booking or whatever, but like nobody didn't like the Hurt Business.
Right. No, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see because also we know that not CM Punk. We know that MVP
Who's that? Oh,
and
CMVP.
Chris Jericho got into I think 2 fistfights allegedly.
over what?
I think politics.
Oh, I believe.
I think
I believe
MVP was like Jericho.
Shut your mouth.
Well, did you hear that Jericho? I think Jericho hit MVP and then he like kind of started running away. I might be wrong about that, but I do
don't
remember
know.
this part specifically. He got into an elevator to avoid MVP, and MVP was like, "Come on, come on!" And as the elevator was closing, Jericho,
I'd like to think MVP ran down the stairs really, really fast and then just stood there waiting for him.
yeah. Well, right before the elevator closed, Jericho
Oh.
said, "I don't fight jobbers."
Oh, that was mean.
I know, and now they're both in the same company, and that's probably why we finally got a week without Jericho this week, because he was not on the show last night. It was great.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Or maybe their makeup, because who knows?
I don't know.
It was all right.
But I can rattle off a couple throughout the history of me watching wrestling or whatever. Of like, this will never happen. This guy will never go there. That guy will never go here, whatever. But I'm still surprised. I didn't think MVP would go there, or he would go there so soon.
Yeah. No, I know. Well, I mean, do you think that Bob Lash will come?
My answer now is just always going to be yes.
Do you
Because
remember?
at first, no.
Do you remember a time where Bobby Lashley? I don't think he
Mattered
well, he would do this thing.
with his butt.
Yeah,
I was going to bring that up. I loved it.
I loved it too. I
He
thought it
would
was
bend over and he
hilarious.
would just show his glutes, and it was with Leo Rush,
Okay. Because I was like,
and he's there, and
I was telling Brian Bark about it yesterday, and I
was a-
couldn't find it.
he would stand on the stage,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to say there was like a little podium, and he would like flex, and he'd be like, "Look at his biceps,
Yeah.
look at those shoulders," and then he'd be like, show him, Bobby." And Bobby would run around or turn around and bend over and just slap his own ass a couple times.
It was hilarious.
On both, he'd say, look at that gluteus maximus. That's the most maximus gluteus I've ever seen.
I don't remember like Leo Rush was involved in this, so maybe if I type because I went on YouTube and I typed in Bobby
Wasn't it
Lashley
Leo? Yeah,
butt.
because Leo Rush would walk him to the ring and he would go Lashley, and he would just chant his name. Because we have me and my beautiful wife Brittany have some cats, and one of them's named Winry,
Right on.
and I would chant Winry the same way that he would chant Lashley. That's how I remember.
I like it. Well, I can't find the video now, but I want Brian Bark to see it because he doesn't know about it. But
Oh, it was fun.
I went on YouTube and I typed in Bobby Lashley butt. Okay,
And you didn't
and
get
there was a
nothing? Him and
YouTube
Lana.
short.
Oh,
And then it was like the thumbnail of it was just a picture of Bobby Lashley's butt.
like bent over.
No, just standing there. And then it said, and then I clicked into it, and then it doesn't change. It's just that image the entire time, and then the words "Congrats, Bob Lash" come onto the screen.
Well, in all fairness, you looked up Bobby Lashley's butt, so
Yeah, I didn't look up his butt. I couldn't.
it depends on the video.
No, I mean I didn't look up his butt.
Oh, I know. I'm saying it depends on the video.
Okay, in my mind, it's IRL. I'm looking. He's spreading open, full Desert Eagle style, and I
Desert Eagle.
yeah.
He shoots you with his butt.
And then I take a peek. I take a little peek.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah, but I don't know. It'd be cool if Bob Lash came. I think he should change his name to Bob Lash.
I wonder what it'll be.
Did you ever notice that he has the same initials as Brock Lesnar?
Yeah. Well, no. What was the question? Did I ever notice it? No. I called you out last time because you gave me bad information.
Okay, thank you.
And then you
Thank
gave me
you.
right. And
Thank
then
you.
and the first thing I thought of was, hey, I pointed out you were wrong. Let me point out that I'm wrong.
Okay.
And I believe Hook fought a man,
Called Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong, and his goon squad, for the FTW bout.
That's right.
Dispatched of them.
That's true.
And then walked over to Papa Taz, and gave. Did he say anything? Did he just give him the belt?
So Shivani was just doing an interview with him, and he said, like, I don't know what he even asked him, like, what's next for you or whatever.
Yeah.
And he said that, like, basically all things come to an end, and he's retiring the FTW championship, and he
the
gave
belt.
it back to Daddy.
That's cool.
And Taz cried
Nuh-uh.
because I love Taz, okay,
Yeah.
but I think you were even saying that he's kind of a mark for himself.
Yeah.
I mean,
If I was Taz, I would be too, though. So I don't want to
very
sound
fair.
like a
No, me too,
negative
me
thing.
too. But
yeah.
I just kind of found it a little funny that he was like so emotional about this moment that nobody in the world gives a shit about.
I guess because it's his kid.
And I know it's his kid and it's his belt. I get it. Taz, if you're listening, you know I love you. And I always spell your name with one Z. You don't have to worry about that.
I write it in orange. I have a special orange
That's very
marker
cool, yeah.
I only use for
For Taz.
writing
related
Taz's
things.
name.
Hell yeah, man. Taz.
Is that what we do at that?
From now on, we should.
I always like the Tasmanian Devil.
That's not
on
really
the
related
Looney
to this
Tunes.
at all, but
Yeah, they call him Taz. That's why I had the two Z's.
Oh.
I hate the
okay.
Tasmanian Devil then Taz.
Yeah, we both do.
I liked them in
I hated
Space
him.
Jam.
I've always hated Tasmanian Devil.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah, it's
I liked
stupid.
them. I liked them.
Well, also, wasn't Taz the Tasmaniac or something like that at first?
He was the Tasmaniac, I believe.
Which was pretty lame.
It's a funny outfit.
It is.
Especially like knowing Taz
right.
now.
Yeah,
like,
that's fair.
Like he's got hair.
It's kind of like when you see
'Cause doesn't
Raven
he
as
have, like-
Johnny Flamingo, and you're like, "That's fucking Raven, the fucking grunge
Flamingo?
guy." Yeah,
Is it Johnny Flamingo?
isn't it?
I thought it was like Polo.
Oh, you're right, dude.
Who the fuck is Johnny Flamingo?
There's got to be a guy called Johnny Flamingo. Turns out it's some.
Look up Johnny Flamingo because now I'm
if it's a
wondering.
gay porn star, I'm gonna be really embarrassed. No, I won't.
But yeah, Raven like that because I think I've brought this up before, but we were like, I know my dad, me. I think
No,
my-
it says
think
Johnny
my brother-
Flamingo is Raven.
Oh, I thought it was Johnny Polo.
It was definitely Johnny Polo. Was he
Maybe
both?
maybe he hit both.
Johnny Polo, Johnny Flamingo. Yeah, or Scotty Flamingo. Okay.
Isn't his name Scott
It is Scott Levy.
Levy?
Yeah. When the levee breaks, that should have been his theme song. But it wasn't.
We always
Those come as
really.
you are.
I was big with him in. I didn't know the ECW stuff until later, but
course.
me, my dad, my brother were always liked him in WCW.
Yeah.
So I was always a fan after I saw him there. I don't know why he was so cool.
Wasn't there like, isn't he on the cover of like?
He's on WCW,
And what
NWO, Revenge.
And what was the reason for that?
I think I don't know, but I think because the way it's split up when you go to pick characters, it's like WCW. So it's Goldberg, Sting, whatever, and then you flip over to the next page and it's NWO. So then it's Hogan and
Nash.
No.
Oh, Scott
Then you go to
Steiner.
the next page and it's Wolfpack. So then
Okay.
it's like Nash, Conan, Luger.
Right on.
Then you go to the next page and it's the Horsemen. Then you go to the next page
Okay.
and it's Raven's Flock.
Okay. Oh, Raven's
So I
Flock.
think because it's Goldberg, Nash, Hogan, and Raven, I
Okay.
believe.
That it's because of that.
That's what I always thought as like a kid,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I still have it.
Because I think
I
on
know
his
that.
podcast or something like that, he was saying it's because somebody like that worked for THQ or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Just like them.
Yeah, and put him on there. I don't, was it even THQ yet?
I want to say, but I
It might have
can't
been
remember.
Ukes. Who knows? But the
I
fact
can
is,
picture like their intro videos. I want to say Ukes. It would have been Ukes, I think. But I can picture the intro videos, but I don't remember which one's which.
Right on, man. Right on.
But yeah, that was always cool. And I liked Raven's Flock. I thought they were cool. Sick Boy. I didn't know like that's like a heroin thing.
Oh, really?
That was Billy Kidman's shtick.
he was a heroin.
Because he was
boy?
like, I think it makes you itch. And he was always like scratching.
Oh. Well, I don't know if Eminem.
Wasn't that his name? Was he Sick Boy?
Oh, let's look it up. Because I don't know. I
And
wasn't
there was
watching.
Riggs. Loki.
We know there wasn't Johnny Flamingo.
No, he was definitely far from Johnny Flamingo. Who the hell was in Raven's Flock?
Well, when was he Scotty Flamingo then in WCW before, like at some other point?
Maybe before the Johnny Polo thing?
Scotty Flamingo.
I don't remember the name.
Gotta see this is like.
But Raven
Dude,
was always
how,
cool.
do you know how old? Yeah, it was WCW.
Raven?
Yeah, dude. Whoa, look
He's
at him.
57. That's weird.
Yeah, it's very over.
It looks like Raven.
He's
but like his, like-
he's 60 by the way. You're really close.
Is he 60?
Yeah. That's really wild, isn't it?
He's been everywhere too. He did ECW, WWF, WCW, TNA.
Wait, what the fuck?
I don't know. You tell me.
His wife's name is Selena Kyle.
Yeah? Is that a real name though?
That's why I was like, wait,
Because
what?
his name's Raven.
That's very fair.
Who else was in the flock? There was like 5 or 6 dudes. I thought it was Loki. Is it Loki? Sick Boy, Riggs.
WCW,
Peppermint Patty,
Raven's Flock. Let's see who we got. Raven's.
Craig, Thug number 2.
It says Raven, Stevie Richards, Hammer, Horace, Canyon, Kidman. It just says Kidman. Lodi or Lodi. What is it?
Lodi. I kept saying Loki. Lodi.
Reese.
Yeah,
Riggs, Saturn, and Sick Boy.
Oh, so there was Sick Boy. Who was Sick Boy?
Sick Boy is a guy called Robert Scott Vick.
I have to go watch Raven's Flock stuff
I'm
again.
gonna type in WCW. WCW.
Who else did you
Sick
say?
Boy.
Saturn. I remember that's when I started liking, because like Saturn split from them and feuded with
Yeah.
them. Yeah, Raven's Flock was cool.
This guy's a character
made
that he's
sense.
addicted to heroin.
Yeah, Sick Boy. That was that? I thought it was Kidman.
What an odd character, man.
Was it not Kidman?
No, he's some other guy. He's got a ponytail. Maybe.
Well,
That's
then Kidman was addicted to.
why. Oh, because Sick Boy, I
Heroin.
could see he's got like he's heroin.
But I thought
opiates.
because Kidman would always be like, I'm gonna scratch myself, but then he would still do a sweet fucking shooting star
Yeah.
press.
I don't know, man. But yeah, so Raven, why are we talking about this?
Seattle.
Oh, right.
Taz.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Why did we talk about Raven? What about me?
We were talking about
What about
Tasmaniac and how seeing him in that
Oh,
character.
then you brought up, yeah.
And I brought up Scotty Flamingo, but I call him Johnny Flamingo because I mixed up Johnny Flamingo.
Yeah, but you weren't totally wrong.
Yeah, whatever.
Taz is cool. Raven's cool.
Yeah.
All those old ECW guys always like.
You know who I don't really like though?
You're gonna from ECW.
Yeah.
Tommy Dreamer.
Well, I guess I
That's
don't.
I'm not agreeing with you.
I don't
That was
really
just
like
my
him
guess
now, but I used to love him. But no, it's
Anyway, so it's not
Public
Tommy
Enemy.
Dreamer.
Is what I don't like.
They're okay.
I like the other Public Enemy from the hip hop.
I'd say the hip hop Public Enemy is better than the wrestling Public Enemy.
Yeah.
I don't know. They were cool to me because they did table stuff back then.
Sure.
And like as a kid, that was sweet. Like
Yeah.
so I was excited when they would come out.
Yeah. See, I only know them in like when they were already not wrestlers anymore.
Oh.
Like I
watched some of the I'm reading.
they went to WCW though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
They
Oh, and
did
they
both.
did
Actually,
wrestle at WWF for a second, too.
I just read the story of. I feel like it was like a match on Heat or something. I don't
Against
remember.
the
Against the
Acolytes,
APA,
yeah.
and they didn't. They came up with the finish of going through the table or
Yeah.
something, and then right before they went out, they're like, "We don't feel like going through the table." And then Farouk said to Bradshaw, "We're going to take the table to them."
More on Bradshaw later.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, let's get going then. Come on,
All
I
right,
want to get to
all
this
right.
Bradshaw news.
So the main event of the evening
Mm-hmm.
was John Moxley
Yes.
versus Darby Allin, and
Mm-hmm.
it was for the #1 contendership of the title for Wrestle Dream in Seattle. I guess it's in Washington. I don't know if it's Seattle, but it's in Washington.
Ooh, maybe Raven will be there.
Maybe. Moxley won,
Okay.
and I don't know. It was a really good match.
I'd rather see Moxley than Darby.
Yeah, I mean, I think Darby. Well, I kind of think maybe Moxley. I don't think Moxley's going to win the title from
Neither do I. Not yet.
Danielson. Not right now. Maybe in the future.
No, this is a good.
I do feel like maybe it would be kind of cool if at Revolution Darby beat Danielson because then he's involved in 2 retirements in a row. One with his tag team
Well,
partner
is
and one as an
Daniel
opposition.
Bryan? Sorry, Daniel Bryanson. Is he retiring, or is
I
he
guess he's
just
just
like
retiring
I'm not
from
going to be a
full-time
full-time wrestler?
competition,
That's
yeah.
still what he's saying.
Yeah.
Even after he loses the belt.
When he loses the belt, yeah, he says when I lose the belt,
I'm
I'm
not
retiring.
like so he's not, but he's not done.
No, I don't
he's
think
full.
so.
He's retiring
think-
from full time, so
I-
they
I
can still
believe
get
so.
him for this or that.
Yeah, for this or that.
I think that what they should do is so. What's their biggest pay-per-view? Have we
All In.
That's their WrestleMania.
Yeah, now they don't even try to say it's anything else. They,
Okay, we're there.
Yeah.
I think he holds it to All In Texas.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot about that.
Even more appropriate then. All In Texas. Shawn Michaels retires, him.
Whoa, his trainer?
And he does the whole thing like he did with Ric Flair.
He says, I'm sorry, I love you.
And he does. He trained him. He's known him since he was a kid.
That's true. He comes out of
He just-
retirement
to
to
fight.
retire. He's like, I can't stand you wrestling anymore, man.
If I can't wrestle, that's his whole gimmick now. Is if
Oh,
I can't
wow.
wrestle, nobody can, which is ironic.
Yeah.
Because to get these guys to retire, he has to wrestle them, so he is wrestling.
Okay. Well, maybe he's like, you know what? I care about you because I trained you,
Yeah, you need to stop.
and I want you to stop for Birdie.
Like what he did for Ric Flair. Right? I feel
Yeah.
like when he was cut the promo, he's like, I'm going to put you down like old Yeller. Like,
yeah, I
you
remember
need to
that.
Be put out of your
specifically.
misery.
Yeah.
So he's going to do, so he's going to, Shawn Michaels is going to come out of retirement, go to stop producing and running a NXT just for like 2 months.
Right.
Come to AEW. Shane McMahon's going to facilitate this,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's going to retire Daniel Bryanson at All In Texas.
I like that, man. It's about time Shawn Michaels to AEW confirmed.
Yeah, you
Well-
heard it here first.
Speaking of Shane O'Mac,
Yeah,
I don't know if you've noticed that he's been flying around a lot.
I saw a
lately, huh?
picture. I saw a picture. Actually, you sent it to me.
Yeah.
Of it looked to be in an airport with Shane McMahon along with Matthew and Nicholas Jackson.
Thank you for using their God-given names.
You're welcome.
Yes, Shane McMahon apparently, and the caption of the photo was an interesting flight.
Matthew Jackson
Yes,
posted it.
and he put an interesting flight. Now, why does Shane McMahon seem to run into AEW personnel in the airport all the time? Why is he flying all the time?
Tony Khan, right? And
Yeah.
him met at an airport
Right.
somewhere.
He also met with Sasha or with Mercedes Moné
She took the picture, she said.
Yeah.
But that's because...
But that turned out to be false.
yeah,
by
she's
the
just
way.
looking for attention.
It was just some random person that worked at the airport.
Really?
Yeah.
So that was like a not supposed to happen
Yeah, that
photo?
that
I
legitimately.
thought it was fake.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I'm buying
Well,
that.
that's the new.
Rumor
Yeah.
on it.
Well, no,
I'm
it's not even the rumor. That's what they say. It's the new narrative.
Who
I guess.
says this?
Yeah. I guess TK.
You can't trust that guy.
No, you can't trust anybody who goes by initials.
Oh.
MJF, RVD, scumbag.
MVP?
Thank you. I agree with that. And another scumbag goes by initials who I'm going to bring up in a moment.
Oh, there's a lot of teasers.
Why do
this
I
fucking
thi-
week.
and they're the
you
same
would think I
tease.
would know what was happening on the show, too, and I don't.
So why do I think Shane McMahon is going
what's he
around
doing?
all the places?
Well, hold on. I think I know why he was with the Bucks.
Why is that?
I think there was... Do we know what airport they were in?
I don't know.
By chance.
I don't know the name of any airport
I didn't
besides
know,
the
I didn't
ones
know if
here.
he... Cleveland Hopkins Airport. And
So-
you know that's the one by
Yeah.
us because it's Cleveland.
The city that we live in.
Yes. I didn't know if you can, like how you can tag Instagram posts
Yeah.
with your location. I didn't know if that was in there
Let's check.
because I didn't look.
Or maybe there's like a logo in the background or something. I didn't either. I just looked into those beautiful boys' eyes.
Which boy?
All three of those boys' eyes. They all have
are-
two, but you know what I mean. Matt.
You.
Jackson.
So yeah, I have a conspiracy. Not a conspiracy. I have a theory of where I think where they were. I hope he deleted the post. Doesn't- it
Yeah,
doesn't
there's
say.
no.
It's
There's
just like a window.
yeah.
I think they're. So what I want you to do is cross-reference. We don't have the technology for this. Cross-reference anywhere that there are sneaker conventions going on right now.
Oh, you think it's they do
all
all
three
about
of them.
sneakers. That's very good.
All three of them are sneaker heads.
I think.
That's what they call them.
I've heard about
I
that.
call them shoe boys.
Oh wow, or shoe nerds.
Yeah, what they are is shoe nerds.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt their weak little feelings, so I
I
call
didn't
them.
realize you had interesting socks on. What's up with those things?
They're fake tie dye.
Oh, okay. Well, they're cool.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Now, what I think of why Shane O'Mac is headed. Yeah, you better show the creamers at home.
Can you?
I wish that could be the thumbnail. Every episode. Feet stuff.
It can be.
Yeah, maybe you should make an Only Wrestlers account.
You got to fix the camera.
Maybe you should make an Only Wrestlers account.
RVD's new.
Yeah.
I'm not a wrestler.
Well, that's okay. You can even be in a band.
I guess I don't know what that is.
So, I think the reason that Shane McMahon has been traveling on all these different places
Yeah, I mean, all these people in airports.
in the airport is because he's actually the driver for JBL going to all these wrestling promotions.
Oh, I like that a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
And you teased it.
And I feel like
That's Bradshaw and the JBL tease.
that's
both,
right.
Or the
Uh-huh.
letter tease, both in
yes,
one.
exactly. Now, I think JBL is
Wow.
he has
Where's he hit? He has hit
I
AAA.
think JBL has a lot of DUIs, and he's not allowed to drive himself around, so he's having Shane McMahon do it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes, he's allegedly got DUIs.
Yeah, I don't know if he.
Yeah, I don't want to say. I don't want to
You
say.
can't say he does.
Yeah, legally, I can't say that he's
but
got
you
DUIs.
will think. Put
But-
two and two together.
Right, but I mean, he does.
Well, so he's been to AAA, but he. TNA.
Yes. Other initials. What's with that?
What's with all the spelling and
Uh-huh.
they don't even spell words. AAA, TNA, MLW,
Yeah.
GCW.
Yeah. That's it, I think, so far. Well, what?
It's only 4.
I think him and Shane.
It feels like a million
It does, but just because all of them are strange.
because he showed up and didn't really do anything, right? Like he helped Dolph Ziggler
I
up.
think so.
It's not Dolph Ziggler, but
But people know who you mean.
talking about Nikki Nemeth.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dolph Ziggler. I don't know what he did in the other ones. I don't remember.
I don't either. I just seen photos.
But I don't care. He looks cool coming in
He
standing
does look
like
cool.
that.
I don't
it's
even
like,
like him very much, but he
he
does look
cool.
He does look cool.
Yeah. He well, it's funny and it just shows you, and this isn't a shot at AEW or anything else, but like how big WWE wrestlers are.
Like size wise.
It's like height and
Yeah.
build. Just because he was like a bigger guy, and I like especially when
yeah.
he did the JBL thing, like he was fighting Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, stuff like that. So you could see it, but then like when you see him with like on like
Yeah.
an indie, it's like holy shit.
Yeah.
And I don't think that should matter. And like there's
Imagine
plenty
him
of
next
guys
to like
that-
Darby or Jungle Boy or something.
they would look like
They would look like children.
they would
When I was trying to find a picture or a video of Bobby Lashley's butt a couple minutes ago, I saw like a thumbnail of him with Leo Rush, and I was like,
Yeah.
Leo Rush looks like an actual child
Yeah.
next to Bobby Lashley.
That's the problem.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really anything you could do about it. It's just people are shorter.
No, there's some guys that are taller and some
All
guys
the
that are
big guys
shorter.
that are muscular don't want to be wrestlers no more. You know?
I mean, it works. I mean, without getting into like the psychology, and it's not like I really know it, but like, it's an easy story to tell. It's a good visual story to tell for like somebody that might not watch every week or somebody that just happens to watch, and it's, let's just say it's those guys. Let's just say Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush had a thing going for a long time, and they split up, and they're gonna have a match.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very easy visual to be like, and I guess that'd be a knock some people have, but like, it's a good David versus Goliath thing.
For
Rey
sure.
Mysterio's done it for like 50 years now.
That's his career.
And it works.
Yeah. And he is really good at it.
And he's still like,
So spry.
isn't it weird?
Yeah. Especially because like, he had a phase where he wasn't in as good as shape.
No, and he's been injured a lot. Like, he's had a lot
Yeah.
of different injuries, which is going to happen being a wrestler that long.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just weird to me. Like, Rey Mysterio's just as good now as he was. I mean, I guess he does a little bit more tag stuff than
Yeah,
before,
that's true.
which is fine.
No, yeah, he's great. He's probably the greatest luchador that's ever lived.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what's going on with JBL and Shane McMahon's frequent flyer mileage. Oh shit, that's everything. Well, see you. Bye. I guess we
What else we
could.
got?
I guess we could say our match count. Do you know what's kind of crazy this week? No children were being murdered. I think all the kids in the building are dead.
When I was coming down the hallway, I heard kids, and I thought those are the kids that get murdered every week.
I thought you were like, and then I don't hear them now.
It must have. I got here a little late,
That's right. They're already
so
dead.
they were dead by the time.
That's
yeah.
all right. Yeah, which is fine.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I don't really care about hearing.
I mean,
their
I was here.
screams.
I was here late. That's a fact. But the other
Children,
part,
yeah.
the child part.
So why
is
were you late anyways? What's all
allegedly.
that about, huh?
Running around, just timing.
Oh, you got to go do this and that, huh?
Well, I got home, and then I forgot to get ice at the store.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
went, and luckily, my wife was like, "You don't have to," and I'm like, "No, I said I would, so I'll run." So I took me and my daughter to the store. 'Cause
Man of your word.
I said, "I'll do it," and then it was just one of those things where like, there was only like 2 people in line, but the cashier was doing something else at the gas station.
Oh, okay.
So, and they were like, nobody was doing anything wrong. It was just bad timing on
Yeah.
everybody's parts,
Right,
and that
right,
took
right.
forever. Then it was hard to get out. Then I had to get home. Then it was do this with the kids real quick type of thing.
Sure.
So just
Because you're alive.
running around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So match counts.
Yeah.
Creamers. Let me tell you this. Okay. I was talking to the
Are we creamers?
I
I'm a
guess
creamer.
so,
I'm a
yeah.
fan. I'm
Yeah.
one of our biggest
I
fans.
think we're probably the 2 biggest fans of the show.
But I probably shouldn't answer when you're talking to the creamers.
That's okay. You could. I think that, like, you're their vehicle into the show.
Yeah.
So creamers.
Yeah, Joe?
Actually, I don't even remember what I was going to say now. I have a friend request.
Is that what you're going to say?
Robert Hayes. I don't even know this guy.
Oh, that's P.S.'s brother.
Oh, I know that guy. Never mind. I saw him at the grocery store the other day. Anyway,
That's what it was?
fuck, was it?
Well,
Creamers. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, I do remember now. Hey, Creamers.
Yeah, Joe?
If you are able to comment below and guess what my match count is before I say it, we're going to send you $100 in cash.
Yeah. Why not?
You just have to comment below and then tell us what your address is,
Yeah, comment below with your address.
and then we'll put it in a little envelope. We'll give it a nice little lick, and we'll send it off to you, huh? Thank you for those noises.
You're welcome. That's how you
All
live.
right, that's it. See you later, guys. Now they don't get the $100. Now, my match count, and do you have yours ready?
It's somewhere, but yeah, go ahead. You go first. Well, because since yours is for the contest, go first.
That's very fair. All right, so hopefully by now you've already written it out and you're ready to go. And if you guessed 544 matches in the year 2024, the year of our Lord, you guessed correctly, gang.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
I like that you just kept saying good job. I feel like it was a nightmare.
I didn't know what to
It
do.
was very nightmarish to hold this down and then smile into the camera while you say good
I'll
job.
tell you what's
Good
not
job.
a nightmare is if you guessed 545 matches You were close. But that was what my count was.
Yours is 545.
Yeah.
Did you hear what mine was?
No. The answer.
544.
Let me look
544
Is
matches.
there any comments that say that down there? I don't see any. I don't know. Oh, was that one? Oh, that's a good comment. Thanks. Thanks, Scuba Diver 74. But yeah, 545. What was yours?
Mine was 544.
545?
This is insane.
544? Well, what did you watch?
544, man. What did I watch? I watched the fucking Grand Slam.
That's it?
That's all I watched.
Oh, man, I miss Grand Slam.
Yeah, but you watched probably SmackDown, huh?
So you watched like 3 matches? 4
no,
matches?
I don't remember how many matches.
5 matches.
Because I just erased what
6
the number
matches.
was before, and I just, you know what I mean?
And you just add to it. Yeah. That's what I do. I like whatever the number was, and then like if I like let's just say like I watched 1 wrestling match, like I would add 1 to the number.
I really like that strategy. That's actually the same thing I do.
Well, that's why we're so close, probably.
That makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
I think I watched SmackDown.
That's a bummer for me because
The second SmackDown ever on USA.
I was thinking
the second
because
time?
you didn't watch Grand Slam that I might have more than you, but I guess because you watched other wrestling.
I watch where the real wrestlers wrestle. What do they say?
Where the best wrestle?
Is that what AEW says?
Mm-hmm.
I watched where the wrestlers are the best.
Oh, is that what their new thing is?
Should be. I gotta call
Where the
Triple H.
sports entertainers wrestle?
Where the sports entertain.
Oh shit! We're the best sports entertain.
Oh, actually, we don't have to get into it. Jey Uso won the IC title from Braun Breaker.
Oh, is that
no?
what? That's what.
Braun Breaker.
See, that's how you won.
Did
this
you
one.
see that though?
I didn't see it, but I saw it.
You're aware of it.
Yeah, which I think is pretty
I was
cool.
surprised.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for Jey Uso. Good job, Yeet.
I did see some blokes on the internet saying that Braun Breaker was being buried.
Can you believe that they buried Braun Breaker?
Yeah, I mean, so young, man, and he's already being
And his
buried.
career's over. I was shocked.
Yeah, that is crazy.
But like I said, I'm very happy for Jey Uso. They pushed that whole singles belt thing for so long. I just assumed
Yeah,
for a guy named Main Event.
yeah, you should at least
Just
win
because
the
you're
world
in it,
title.
you shouldn't get the nickname.
Yeah, that's
You got to
very
win
fair.
some. But yeah, that was wild. And then
It's pretty cool.
did you see Scott Steiner's son? The picture going around him. He's a
Oh,
college football
hell yeah,
player.
Yeah, I did see that.
To hell with football, dummy.
Yeah, what a fucking idiot.
That was from the Waterboy, but I flipped it.
Yeah, to hell with because in that he
To
says
hell
to hell
with
with
school, dummy.
with water, dummy.
Oh, he said school.
Oh, that's
Because he was I'm gonna go to college and make
Oh,
friends.
yeah.
And then his
As
dad
Mama
shows up. It's
said.
me, your daddy, Roberto.
oh yeah, that's right.
We could be like that Tiger Woods and his daddy.
You have a lot of memory of this movie, man. That's pretty
Waterboy?
cool. Yeah,
I had the VHS.
I had it too, but I feel like I mostly watched Billy Madison as a kid.
I watched Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore more.
Yeah, I think when I was like much younger,
More.
Happy Gilmore I liked better, and then when I was like a little older, I liked Billy Madison the most. Now I hate all the movies.
No,
I hate Adam Sandler,
no.
and I wish he was.
That's wrong.
You know what though? Have you ever seen?
You don't like Punch Drunk Love?
Well, no,
Spanglish?
no. Even that movie where.
Reign Over Me?
Oh, I forgot about that one, but no, I
Yeah,
don't like
see?
that one either.
Is that like a 9/11 movie?
It is a 9/11 movie.
Yeah, remember when they were just making 9/11 movie? Like they were making movies and then
Yeah.
adding 9/11 to it?
Yeah, I know, right?
That was weird.
They don't. I'm glad they don't do it with COVID. It would be so goddamn annoying if they were like, this movie.
Just wait.
His whole family was killed in COVID.
Well, apparently you haven't watched because all the stuff about COVID was in the movies that came out before it because they have to tell us what their plans
Shit.
are.
Damn, dude. They're
That's
like
what I
evil
like.
villains, dude.
They
They
have
always
to.
fucking do it right before the finish of the movie.
They have to tell you, yeah, like a James Bond bad guy. Well, since you're gonna die,
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Even though you're right by the door and
The
it's not
code,
locked.
the code out is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Funny People?
Doesn't he get cancer?
Yeah, that's the only movie.
Seth Rogen? Is that who's in it?
That's the only movie that I like of Adam Sandler because he gets
Oh,
cancer.
no, you're wrong.
I just wish that he dies at the
There's
end.
more.
Then it would be a happy ending.
Hubie Halloween.
It sounds like
Just go with it.
it's got to be a great movie.
Jack and Jill.
These are all fine films.
That's my boy.
Yeah. A lot of those movies too, a lot of people love about them is that they have very strong female leads.
Mr. Deeds. Jack and Jill, he's the female lead.
Yeah, well, he finally has a strong female character. It's him playing.
Billy Madison has a strong female lead.
That's true. Veronica Vaughn. Just one hot piece of ace.
How do you know?
I don't know,
Really?
but a friend of mine, him and her got it on.
Waterboy. Vicky Valancourt.
Yeah, but I don't know if I count that.
She's a strong female lead.
Have you ever seen the sequel?
And Kathy Bates
Have
is
you
a
ever
strong.
seen? Have you ever seen the
strong
sequel?
female lead.
Have you seen the sequel to that film though?
Waterboy?
Yeah,
What's that called?
American History X.
No.
She turns heel in that one, dude.
Well, then what's the one where she's a witch?
Mhm.
The Craft?
She's in the. Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
That's the final
That's
installment.
the final of the
Yeah.
Waterboy.
Well, that's all the time we've got for this week. Creamers. Well, comment below and share and subscribe. And if you're on Spotify or Apple, or not Apple, what's the other one? iHeart.
Yeah, iHeart. Spotify, you can do 5 stars.
You can.
I mean, do whatever you feel, but I would like 5 stars.
No, do 5 stars.
Do what you think.
And comment on it and say that you love us and you wish us the best.
Because we do the same for you.
We would. In fact, we will right now. Creamers, we love you.
And we wish you the best.
Brother, we're gonna talk turkey, dude.